What are you doing? I thought you were working.
I've just spoke to my dad.
Ah, right. And what did you say?
He said my mum was playing away.
Ouch. You back early?
Yeah, I've not been working.
Wish I hadn't. Baldwin's been on my back all day. Who's this?
Karen, this is my dad. Jim.
What about you, Karen?
But you're in prison.
No, he's not. He's escaped.
Is he still here?
Of course he is. Where else would he be?
If he cared anything for you at all, a million miles away from here.
Karen, will you please just give it a rest?
Do you realise the risk you are under, harbouring an escaped convict?
It's me father.
Where is he?
Still asleep.
Oh, very cool.
We were up until the early hours of the morning talking.
Planning on where you're going to hide him when the cops come?
Karen, what do you want me to do? Kick him out?
That is exactly what I want you to do.
Morning. Karen, I used your bathroom. I hope you don't mind.
No, she doesn't. You want some breakfast?
Yeah, that'd be good, so it would.
Well, look, there's coffee there. Kettle's just boiled if you want one.
Sorry, pardon me. Do you mind if I break up this cosy little domestic scene? When exactly do you plan to go?
Karen, look, I'm really sorry I just turned up like this out of the blue, but really I had no alternative.
Yeah, you did. Could have slept in someone's doorway or under a railway bridge.
Karen, that's enough.
Oh, is it? No, I don't think so. You realise the risk that you're putting us under, aiding and abetting an escaped convict? I mean, he's got a record, and you know that.
Yes, I do know that. And like I said, Pet, I'm sorry I just turned up, but I was desperate.
And you're prepared to risk sending your son down when you get home?
Oh, don't worry your head. I'm not getting caught. I'm not going back to prison.
Well, if you mean by that you're going to top yourself, can you do it as soon as possible and as far away from me as you can find?
Karen!
Don't worry, Steve. Let her go. She's right. The last thing I should have done was put you two at risk.
Oh, why don't you turn yourself in, Dad? Well, if you do it now, then it won't be so bad, will it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, son. I'm not going back to jail. Listen, Stephen, I haven't asked you too many favours over the years, have I? The only reason I'm here is because I needed cash and some new clothes. Well, I'm going to ask you for a favour now, son, and if you don't want to do it, you just tell me. But I need to get to Blackpool, so I do. I need to see your mother.
You still here?
Right. Well, go and get the rest of me kit.
I've laid some stuff out for you on the bed.
Thank you, son.
Right, I went to the supermarket. Am I shopping for 2 or 3?
Give up, Karen. He's not going to be here long.
Why? You told him to get lost.
You know I can't do that.
Well, what is the plan, Steve? Do I get any say in it?
I'm going to take him Blackpool when it's dark.
What?
Well, he's got to see me, Mum.
Well, then let him hitchhike.
I'm taking him, Karen.
No, not if I tell the police, you know.
No, you're not.
No? Watch me.
You do, Karen, and it's over. I mean it. So he's absconded on a day release.
Yes, he has.
Why would he do that?
I thought maybe you could tell me that.
Well, I've no idea.
So you haven't seen him at all?
Well, he won't come here, would he? Be the first place you'd look.
Had a visitor, have you, Mr. MacDonald?
No, I've told you.
Just there's 2 mugs here.
Well, I'm married, aren't I? And the wife does drink tea.
I know, it's been ages. I was getting some new...
The police are looking for me, Dad.
You his wife?
Yep.
I don't suppose you've seen your father-in-law either.
No, we haven't, I've told you.
You know aiding and abetting an escaped prisoner is a very serious offence.
Of course I do. And he's not here. So I don't know why you're wasting your time.
You won't mind if we have a quick look round then, will you?
I might. I might think it's harassment.
I could always leave DC Roundtree here while I obtain a search warrant if you prefer.
Fine, if you're going to do it anyway.
All clear. Nothing.
Satisfied?
Yes, thanks.
Well, I did tell you.
Had to be sure. If it was my father asking for help, I'd not let him down.
Yeah, right.
You will get in touch if he contacts you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right. Bye then.
Bye then.
Wasn't me who told him, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So he's gone then?
No, he was here when they arrived. Sent him into the kitchen.
Well, he's not in here now, is he?
Stephen! Stephen, get us out of here, will you? Hurry up. All clear.
Just get up, Jim. Get up.
Oh, right. Oh. I'll tell you what, another minute in there, I'd have boiled alive, so would.
That was just stupid. I want you to get out now.
What? Karen, if he leaves now, the police will pick him up 5 minutes later.
You don't know that?
Karen, they're probably watching the flat right now.
He's right. They'll be camped down the end of the street watching the place, and they'll be there all day, I'm telling you.
I don't care how you do it. I want you out of here now, otherwise I'm going to go and tell the police that you're here.
Oh, really? Well, all right, Karen, I'll go, but I am not going today because they're watching your place. If they see me leaving here, you two are going to be up to your necks in it. Don't you understand that? And believe it or not, I don't want that to happen.
What spice is usually added to the top of an egg? You are right. So, in other words, you've got 16 points and the next 7
Right. And I went away to my bed.
Look, get plenty of sleep. We're up at 5.
Karen, thanks very much for your hospitality. I realise it's more than I deserve.
TV comedy series. Dawn French fries.
Go to bed, eh, Jim?
What's the name of the tall vicar in Biz magazine?
You shouldn't talk to him like that.
He's lucky I'm talking to him at all.
Look, he wants to go and see me, Mum. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. As long as he did it without involving you.
Well, it's too late for that.
I want him gone in the morning, Steve, and I mean it.
Yeah. And I'm going with him.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Karen, he'd do the same for me. We're family.
Yes. And we're family and all, me and you.
Well, you may as well save your breath, Karen, because I'm taking him, and that's that. And don't worry, you needn't be involved.
Involved? I'm already involved. I mean, up to my eyes. You think I'm going to let you two deadheads out on the road on your own? You're very much mistaken.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. You're not coming.
Try and stop me. 'Cause at least with someone with a little bit of intelligence around, you've got an even chance of not getting caught.
Right, come on.
Can I ask? There's no wrong, is there? Only I saw you had the police round.
Oh, no. Someone we had in the cab earlier, the police were interested in.
Well, I'm relieved to hear it. See you.
See you now. Let's go.
Oh, no. Look, I'm not a suitcase, I'm a human being.
Dad, get in there.
No, I'm not travelling like that. I'll lie down flat in the back of the cab, nobody will be any the wiser.
I've just thought. You didn't mind me asking, did you?
No.
I didn't want you to think I was just being nosy. Morning, love.
Morning, Rita.
Anyway, I'll leave you to get on.
Great. Trip to Blackpool. Escape convict in the back.
You don't have to come.
Oh, yes, I do.
Right, this is where she works.
Looks like a right dive.
What do you think we should do now, then?
Well, I think you two should stay here and I'll go and see how it is.
We're all going to end up in jail, aren't we?
Oh, will you calm down?
Well, we are.
Let's see in a minute.
Look, I'm sorry about all this, lovey, but as soon as I've seen Liz, then, well, there's really no need for you and Steve to be involved anymore. So there's not.
Laurie,
Is it all right if I get off now? You know you said earlier.
Of course it is. Off to Regent's Caravan Park, are you?
Oh, I don't know where we'll get to. Just want to spend a bit of time with my family.
Of course you do. No, I'm the last one to stand in the way of a family reunion.
Right, I'll be in tonight then. So now we've finally got rid of your dad, we have to stop here and count your mother about, do we?
The whole idea of us being here is so we can get them back together. Once we've done that, then we can go home.
No, actually, I don't fancy going home. I mean, we're here now, aren't we? Might as well make a night of it.
Well, you just said...
Shh, I know what I was just saying. But we changed my mind. So now I think we'll get a room and we'll stop over. Right. You listen to me. I've done what you wanted, so you do what I want for a change.
Right, OK, fine.
I can get myself a taxi if you like.
No, you won't. I'm taking you.
Well, I don't think Karen's too keen on that idea, eh, love? No, I'm not. But what does my opinion matter? Listens to his mother, don't you, Stephen?
Are you coming?
No, I'm going to stay and have another drink.
OK, fine. Let's go.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on.
Another one in there?
Robert will serve you. Pint for the lady. Just popping out for half an hour.
Well, I'll admit it.
I said I wanted to stay in a hotel.
This is a hotel.
No, it's a boarding house.
Yeah, so it is. Sorry.
Don't care about me. All you care about is your mum and your convict dad. Well, not tonight, because they can take a back seat because you're going to take me out.
Right, fine.
And I don't mean back to that great little pub either. Sitting talking to your mum all night, I mean out.
Look, we might just call in.
No, baby, why?
Because I want to see how she is after she's seen him.
What do you mean, how she is? She's not going to be any different, is she? She's still going to be wanting you to wait around on foot.
I want to know what they've decided. I want to know what's going to happen to him.
That means I was involved in transporting him about again.
Well, you don't have to be. You can stay here. I'll go on my own.
You know what I could do anytime I wanted? I could phone the police, tell them where your dad is. Then it'd all be over.
It'll be over between me and you.
I'm not saying I would.
No?
Oh, I was only joking. Go and see your mum. Then take him out.
It's a bigger caravan than I expected.
Still a bit of a squash. But once we get the car back, I reckon we'll be... Hey, look who it is. Steve.
All right, Ash.
Son. What are you two doing here?
Well, we've just come for a couple of nights away, you know.
Yeah, Steve's got some family here.
My mum, you mean?
No, who's got a name?
Well, we brought our Josh for a few days. I know it doesn't look like it, but my dad's babysitting him.
So we can have a walk.
Yeah, and it was his idea, not ours.
Well, all of it's been his idea, really.
Okay.
Right, see you then. What's happened?
Nothing, luckily. Well, the police haven't caught up with your dad, if that's what you mean. That's what I came to tell you. I had a visit from 2 coppers at crack of dawn. I think they thought they might find Jim. Anyway, he seems to be safe where he is for the time being.
Oh, well, good.
No, I didn't think you'd be pleased. You want to see him back inside.
Where is he now?
Do you know, I think it's best I don't tell you.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't want the police getting another tip-off, do we? Well, you and me don't. But she does.
Oh, come on, Mum.
She tipped him off about Fred Elliott's caravan. Who else knew but us and Bet? Nobody.
You know, that is just rubbish. I never said anything to anybody.
I don't believe you. You've made it dead obvious you want him back inside.
I do. I admit that. Because I don't want Steve mixed up in it. I don't want him sent to prison for helping his dad. So, yeah, sooner please catch up with him. Happier I'll be.
See?
Yeah, but I wouldn't shop him to the police.
Look, Mum, I know Karen. I trust her.
You married her. You have to. I don't.
About time. Where have you been? Been stuck in here on my own.
I've been sorting my dad out with supplies. Sorry, it never occurred to me you might want to come and help.
No, I don't. And I don't want you anywhere near him either. Steve, eventually the police will catch him, and if you're involved with it...
Karen, I have to be involved. It's me dad. Now listen, he's on a boat in the marina down the coast. Come tomorrow, I'm going to take him out to sea. I'm going to take him over to Northern Ireland.
What? Steve?
Karen, he's got friends over there, pals that'll look after him. Take him to America if he wants.
Have you gone mad? You're not going to get away with that.
Karen, it's the only chance he's got.
You're going to get caught. And then you will end up in prison just like your dad. Who knows? If you ask nicely, might let you share a cell with him, eh? Steve, I am begging you, don't do this.
I've got to, Karen.
Well, then I'm telling you. And I do mean this. If you go to prison, I'm not going to wait for you like stupid mum waits for Jim. Because when you come out, I'm not going to be around. I suppose it was Jim's crazy idea, was it? This mad scheme to get across to Ireland?
No, it was mine.
You know nothing about sailing, but you don't even know how far it is.
Not a fan, though.
Can you not see how hopeless this is? You'd be lucky if you don't get drowned.
Look, Karen, he knows boats. He knows the coast of Ireland. He used to go out with fishermen when he was a lad.
Well, if your dad's so clever, he doesn't need you, does he? Just let him get on with it by himself.
Look, he can't do it on his own.
People sail around the world on their own. Look, he's trying to drag you down with him, and if he cared about anybody but himself, then he would leave you out of this. Just let him do it by himself.
Look, Karen, you don't understand. He's got to get the boat out in the marina, which he can't do on his own because he can't show himself. His face is in all the papers. The police are after him. They know he's around here somewhere. Once he's out to sea, he'll be fine. But up until then, he needs somebody with him. 1, to untie the boat. 2, to drive it out in the marina and everything else.
It doesn't have to be you.
Yes, it does, Karen, because there's nobody else. Look, can't you see? I've got to help him. He's my dad.
I'm sorry. Are we all set then? No, we're not. I think the whole idea is mad.
Yeah, so you've said about 100 times.
I just wanted to say something to you, Karen. I owe you an apology. It were Laurie Dyson who tipped the police off about Jim hiding in a caravan. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have thought it was you and I shouldn't have accused you. I'm sorry.
Makes no odds to me. I wish the police had caught him.
Look, she doesn't mean that.
Yes, I do. I can't get through to Steve, how stupid he's being, getting on this boat with his dad. But you know what I mean. They're not going to make it to Northern Ireland. They're going to get caught. Then Steve's going to end up in prison too.
If you'll just listen a minute.
And I am telling you something. I'm not going to be like you. I'm not going to waste my life waiting for my husband to get out of jail. Because I won't be around. The day he goes inside, then we're finished.
Steve's not going with his dad.
What?
You won't be needed.
But he needs somebody to drive the boat out the marina. He can't do it because he can't be seen, can he?
Yeah, I know that. I'll get the boat out to sea.
Mum, you can't do it.
Yes, I can. And I'll stick with him all the way. Either across to Ireland or however it ends up.
Look, Mum...
Shut it and listen, will you? I'm with Karen on this. Your life is with her. You didn't get to choose your father. Nobody does, do they? But I chose Jim of my own free will. And that's why I'm going and not you.
Am I glad to see the back of them?
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about you getting locked up anymore, do I? Come on, baby, let's go away.
I'm telling you, you have to bring us back here. All right, sir. See you later.
Hey, take your hands off her. She's done nothing. I forced her.
Leave! No! No!
Later.
Just leave it.
Ah, you...
Can we just leave her a note?
Saying what? Dear Mum, Sorry we abandoned you, but Karen couldn't hack it.
I just don't think it's a very good idea for us to be sat here. I mean, what if she tells him that you helped her?
Will you stop putting yourself first? My mum could get sent down here.
Whose fault's that?
Say something about her one more time. I'm going to walk up to that desk and I'm going to confess to something.
Confess what?
I don't know, anything. So if you can't put someone else first at a time like this, I'd rather be in a room with a big hairy burglar than you.
All right. Thanks very much, I appreciate that. Let's get out of here.
You released?
Unconditional bail. Solicitor thinks I'll get off with a fine. Come on.
Where to?
Not to the pub.
We'll go back to the B&B.
That'll do.
Hey, we're here for her and I mean it.
Your dad took the blame as much as he could. He was so close to coming out. What did he have to go and do all this for?
My mum has more milk than that. Look, I know me dad. He'd far sooner do more time and know you were there at the end of it. He thought he'd lost you.
One moment of weakness. I never gave up on your dad.
And that lorry would have never given up. It'd have worn you down eventually.
I turned 46 this month. Got nothing from your dad. No card, no phone call. He never does. He said the thought of not being with me makes it even harder for him.
Well, it would, wouldn't it?
Laurie took me for a drive. Out past all the touristy bit to listen to how the sea sounds in the dark. There's nowhere in Blackpool without lights shining on it. He got a little vase of flowers, stuck it to the dash.
So what? Your dad loves you.
All I'm saying is, the way things are, I get the worst of being married and the worst of being single. Committed with nought to show for it. If I get lonely, I can't let anyone close because they get the wrong idea.
When my dad gets out, though...
If your dad serves his sentence, I'll be 50 before he gets out. 50?
Come and live with us.
Tabby bit's just snapped off.
You wouldn't want me around.
Of course we would. Wouldn't we, Karen?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
Well, what else are you going to do?
I don't know that either. Oh. I should have gone to Bet's wedding instead. At least one of us has managed an escape. She'll be sat on some honeymoon beach now, looking forward to the future.
Steve's phone's off. I was going to get him to pick us a bottle or something up.
I could do with a drink.
Well, I'll go to the office then. Unless you want to go to the pub.
No, I don't think I'm quite ready to face a room full of people.
I know. Must be awful for you. I mean, I don't blame you wanting to get away from all these memories here.
It's today's memories that are going to hurt. Watching them drag Jim away in handcuffs. It's both causing everybody all this pain.
No. It's memories that stop you moving on, innit? I mean, if it was me, I'd want to go somewhere totally fresh. You know, have a new start. Not Blackpool. Or Weatherfield. Or wherever Steve's dad's Nick's gonna be. But, over a bottle of wine, me and you will think of somewhere, eh? Gonna have to use toothbrush glasses.
You can't.
I'll rinse them out.
One of them's bust.
Since when?
Since I had to throw some or I'd have been ripping you to bits the second you walked through that door.
What?
You must think I'm as stupid as you are. A nice, cosy glass of wine while Steve's out the way so you can explain to me why I'm best not moving back to Weatherfield.
Maybe you're not.
Maybe. Maybe I am. But I'll tell you something. My decision will not be based on my son's stupid, manipulative little cow of a fiancé telling me what's best for me.
Me manipulative? It's not me who's got Steve running around risking prison to save your flipping marriage.
Steve's a grown man. He makes his own decisions. Some better than others.
Oh, am I one of the bad ones, am I? Well, you won't want to come live in with us then, will you?
Steve is trying to look out for me while I sort my life out.
Whose fault is it needs sorting?
Mine. And I am so lucky my son ain't judging me for that.
Well, then maybe Steve should open his eyes.
You tell him that. Go on, and see how he reacts. Tell him what an idiot his mother's been. Tell him how we should leave her to rot in the mess she's made of her life. And I'll tell you something. You try and come between me and my Steve, and you will lose every time.
Saving this for me, were you? Not like either of you.
No corkscrew.
Painkillers. I tried phoning about me dad, but they wouldn't tell me out. Guess I were found wandering the streets looking for us then.
Bet. I'm so sorry I missed the wedding. Steve must have told you.
Love, you weren't the only one who missed the wedding. And no offence, not the most important one either. It's still Bet Lynch you're looking at.
You've changed your mind?
No. I think they call it an act of God.
Cecil had a heart attack.
He died this afternoon.
Bet. Can we go for a walk? It's stuffy in here.
Got some fresh air, Mum.
I want to make sure Bet's all right.
Sounds like you had a hell of a day yourselves.
We did, yeah. But nobody died, fortunately. You must be feeling terrible.
Well, I have to say in my time, I've been walked all over, slavered over, passed over and all, but killed over. That's a new one on me. I could do with some fresh air myself. I'll tell you as we walk. Come on.
Do you know, Bet said your mum could go to Brighton with her?
She doesn't know anybody there.
Ian, she knows Bet.
I want to keep an eye on her.
What, in case she cops off again?
No, not for that, because she wouldn't. She's been through a very rough time. She's got to start all over again now.
Always end up on our own, don't we, kid? One way or another.
I think I'd rather be on my own than be married to prison.
Jim's a good bloke.
Used to come here loads when we were kids.
Well, there's so much to do, isn't there? Go on rides, drift off in boats, and ground in police stations.
Bet's train goes in less than an hour.
Right.
I'm going with her.
To Brighton?
You sure about this, Mum?
She's sure, Cocker. And you're coming with me to help me get my stuff out of the black dog. Come on. Come on.
So, didn't fancy Weatherfield after all, then?
If you think my decision is out to do with you, you're wrong.
I don't care what your decision's to do with, so long as it's made.
Karen, there's no point you and me being enemies. We should try and get along, if only for Steve's sake.
You should have thought about that before you started slagging me off.
You can change your mind, you know.
I know, and that's what makes it okay for me to go. Because I know if anything goes wrong, I can always come knocking on your door, can't I?
Well, make sure you do.
You saved our marriage, and I'm grateful. I'm sorry I put us all through this.
You do the same for me. When I've got a marriage to save. Which isn't far away, it's Valentine's Day. You will come, won't you?
What does Karen think?
Well, she knows I'd want you there. Say you'll come, or I'm not letting you go.
Of course I'll come. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I got you a little souvenir. Actually, I bought it before. It were meant to be a joke.
Kiss me quicker. By heck, the effect I have on fellas, it'd have to be quick before they drop dead.
Let's have it back. It's against our action.
No. I shall wear it tonight. Might just get some offers.
I'm sorry where things turned out. You deserved better.
Deserved? Don't you start talking in the past tense to me, Fred Elliott. There's now past tense about Bet Lynch. Not now. Not ever. I'm not done with this world yet, whatever it tries to throw at me.
Not to worry.
Bye-bye, Cruella. Keep your eye on this one. Reminds me of me a bit. Try going blonde, love. Trust me. You'll never look back.
Don't miss your train, eh, Bet?
Come on, Liz. Party going in Brighton. Got our name on it.
Come on then, Fred. I'll give you a lift back to the caravan park. See how Ashley is.
He's all right. Shaken but not stirred.
You all right?
Never better.
Karen, you're going to have to learn to get on with my mother just a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. But be easy in Ashton Brighton.
No, I mean when you see her.
What, with me bionic vision?
No, with your normal vision, because she's coming to the wedding.
To my wedding?
Our wedding.
The biggest day of my life, Stevie. You've invited her.
She's my mother.
Yeah, and I'm going to be your wife. So, did she invite herself, did she? Sneaky cow?
No, I invited her.
She's going to do something to ruin it out of spite.
No, she won't.
No, you're right, she won't. Should I tell you why? Because she isn't coming.
Well, it's too late. I've invited her.
If she goes, I don't. And that's your choice, Steve. See ya.
Missing you already?
You will do, when I'm a no-show at the altar.
Karen, it's too early to row, even for us.
I mean it, Steve.
Karen, I'm not going to tell my own mother that she can't come to my wedding.
Well, she can come to your wedding. She's just not invited to mine. I mean, she's just bitter and twisted, isn't she, now she's losing her looks? Everything's going south, Steve, and I don't mean to brighten.
I want to watch the telly.
Why? Does she look down her nose at me? Not like any mile I've ever been in the nick.
Oh, cheers!
Yeah, well, you nearly ended up straight back in there, didn't you, thanks to her?
It was me dad wrote me in, remember?
Because your mother was knocking off the flipping landlord.
So?
So? Her cosy little lock-ins nearly got you locked up.
Yeah, but they didn't know, did they? Worse luck. At least in prison I'd get a bit of peace and quiet.
She is not coming, Steve.
She is.
No, she's not.
She is! Oh, chin up, yeah? All right, me too. Bye.
Didn't get your pasta. Didn't know whether you'd still be in bed.
Well, if I was, it'd be because I'm working nights. Oh, my dad's been banged up again. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? I mean, all I did was try and leg it to Ireland on the Chewy too. I mean, come on, can Nelson Mandela not do anything? Suppose that was your mother?
Yep. And she's in bits.
Well, there you go then, Steve. Me and you getting itched. Only going to remind her of what she can't have.
Put it past you, innit, Karen?
A right relative of Baldwin, if you're interested.
Well, not really.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baldwin. I went AWOL for a week. Forgot to tell you I'm married to the flipping Sopranos.
Yeah, and I bet you really played it down, didn't you? Bet you were dead discreet. Karen, my dad's gone through hell.
I know, I'm sorry.
I will say he should be.
Look, Steve, everyone is stressed out. Honestly, right, your dad can't come to the wedding for obvious reasons, so if your mum did come, your dad'd be well gutted. Big empty hole at the top table. I mean, your mum, well, not exactly any love lost. Honestly, baby, put yourself in her shoes. Me and you giving it the big till death do us part routine, and her there waiting for your dad to finish another stretch, estimated date of release 12th of never. She's gonna strike. She's gonna strike her eyes out on my big day. What's that gonna do, Steve? That's gonna spoil my happiness. And I'm your priority now, and you're mine, so it's best if she doesn't come. You see what I'm saying, baby?
No.
What?
Karen, my wedding, my mother, top table, non-negotiable.
Well, baby, I just don't know what we're going to do you? Because I'm not trying to be horrible, and I'm not playing games. I'm just telling you straight. Your mother is not coming to my wedding. So the sooner you get that fact into your head, you can pick up the phone and you can give her the bad news.
Yeah, within 5 minutes, mate. All right, Karen, let's cut to the quick. How much is it going to cost me to let me mum come to the wedding?
Cost you? Steve, what do you take me for? Although, a bride doesn't like to be outdone on a wedding day. And your mum does spend a bob or two on her gate.
I hardly think she's going to turn up in a wedding dress.
No. No, it's the going away outfit. I mean, that's the tricky one. But, well, looks like I found something. A little bit pricey, but...
I shouldn't have bothered rushing back, Eileen. Should have barricaded myself in. Tracy! I don't believe this.
Oh, never mind that. I've done it. It's ours, Doveridge Hall have booked it.
Oh, whoa, hang on a minute. Doveridge Hall was a maybe, remember?
Yeah, and then we said we wanted nice grounds for photographs, remember?
Yeah, well, it's all very nice, but what's the rush?
Valentine's Day, Steve. We're lucky to get this.
And how much?
11 grand.
What?
Listen, that includes everything. So that's like catering, decoration, and it's all done in-house, so really, I mean, we're going to be saving money. And they're not cowboys. We've got a head chef, we've got a pastry chef.
Oh, tell them to send one of them home and we'll pay them half.
And we get to choose everything ourselves, all the table settings and the garlands. Look, it's called the Bespoke Wedding Package, and it is a lot cheaper than Walcott Manor, which is where I really wanted.
I don't care, because it's not going to happen.
Steve, we agreed that we wanted everything perfect. This is going to be our, like, day of a lifetime.
It'll take me a lifetime. I pay for it, I'll tell you that.
Steve, imagine our guests walking out on that terrace. Me and you just stood there. I want everyone to see how much we mean to each other, don't you?
I must be out of my flaming tree.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I don't think... Hi, sorry, it's nothing to worry about, but, Tracy's been robbed by one of the customers.
Is she hurt? Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She's next door. I think she'll be there.
Oh, come on. Thanks for letting us know, Steve.
Will be Tracy, won't it?
Yeah, well...
Do you know what I got on to? 2 messages from your mother slurring away. She said your dad lost his chance at parole, so he won't be out till about 2006. And the police aren't going to prosecute her.
They're not going to prosecute? Oh, well, that's one thing.
That's the first message. Second message is, she's having a whale of a time in Brighton, but what we're doing for Christmas, so you better ring her, Steve, because she's coming to us over my dead body.
All right, I get the message, thank you.
And what are you doing with Tracy Barlow? Giving her teen sympathy?
Well, I am her employer. Felt obliged. Can we not talk about work, thank you?
I can't wait for tomorrow, baby. It's going to be the best Christmas we've ever had.
Well, that won't be hard. We've not had that many.
And I don't care what Dev says about double fares at Christmas or how much money you can earn, because you are not going to work.
Don't worry, tomorrow's just for us.
Me and you, baby. And you're going to love the presents I've got you. Do you want to know what I've got you?
No.
Well, do you just give me a hint about what you got me, then?
No.
Steve, I know it's nothing huge, because I've looked everywhere you can hide something big.
Look at you, you're like a little kid rooting around the house. Nipping upstairs, seeing what's on top of your mum's wardrobe.
I just think it might be something small. Does it sparkle?
Karen, go to work.
No, give me a clue. Can I wear it?
I'm not telling you. No, I'm going to work.
Can I wear it on my wrist? Or on my neck? Or on my finger, Steve?
Bye!
It better not be anything useful.
And now.
You know what someone told me at work today? That in some countries, people give presents on Christmas Eve.
Sweetheart, in some countries, they think fried poodle is a nice dish.
Well, I think it's a nice idea.
Fried poodle? I think we'll stick with the turkey, love.
No, presents on Christmas Eve. I think it's romantic.
Honey, you will not be opening your presents, if any, until tomorrow.
And if I hear if any again, I think you'll be getting a kick in your best friends. If any.
Is it tonight you're going to your mum's?
Yep. You know what? They give each other presents.
Well, it's different. They don't live together, we do.
If you can call it living.
Honestly, look at you. You can't wait, can you?
Oh, I think I could have done. So they say this is my big present.
No, I couldn't wrap the yacht. That's outside on top of the car. Karen, we agreed we weren't going to have a big Christmas this year. We're saving every penny to this wedding of the century.
A toothbrush, Steve.
Supposed to put a smile on your face.
Well, it doesn't. Because I said nothing useful. Because useful presents aren't presents because you have to have them so they don't even count.
Well, there you go, you see, because that's not useful. It doesn't even work.
Why?
2 reasons. 1, I forgot the batteries, and 2, it's not actually a toothbrush. It's an ornament you put on top of the mantelpiece. They're very sought after those. Everybody's going to want one.
Not even funny, Steve. Do you know, I've spent time and thought into making this Christmas special for you. I've spent weeks wrapping these presents. Here.
You are flipping joking? Karen, Father Christmas doesn't take this amount of presents to the orphanage. Have you gone raving mad? Karen, what is it going to take to get through to you? We are saving every penny for this wedding. And you're just flittering it all away.
You're making it out like I've spent it on myself, Steve, and I haven't. They're not for me, they're for you. To make it a Christmas you'll never forget.
Oh, yeah, and I won't do that, will I? Because being bankrupt stays in your mind forever. Take them back.
So I've got to take all the prezzies back?
Yep, a lot.
Even the special ones that I'm wearing?
What?
I don't even want to see them.
Well, perhaps we could keep just a few of them.
No, Steve. All or nothing. Because that's what they say love's all about. Back in that bed this instant, Steve MacDonald, because I've got more Christmas presents for you.
Just, give me 5 minutes. I'm, getting a bit overexcited.
No, Steve, I can't wait 5 minutes.
Give us a break, will you? Let's put the kettle on now. Got to check my messages. Eileen said she'd give us a ring if there was any problems.
Steve, you said no work.
Don't start. Just give us a few minutes. There's enough time to, get your present wrapped again.
Don't be long. Oh, go on, what? Trouble at mill?
No, it's my mum. Wishing us a happy Christmas.
That's nice.
Yeah. Bit weird, though. She, says she misses us and, wishes we could all be together. Only, she understands we'd already booked our Christmas holiday. And I wonder where she got that from.
I mean, I don't know what you're making a big song and dance about it for. What do you expect me to do? She's on the phone all maudling. Can I come for Christmas? No! What do you expect me to say? It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh, well, naturally. It would be for Karen MacDonald. Anybody else would have thought, oh, my bloke's mother. Lonely at Christmas, nowhere to go. And it's a season of goodwill to all men, including mother-in-laws.
She's not my mother-in-law, not yet.
And she won't be the way you're carrying on.
Oh, come on, Steve. Are you going to let her ruin our Christmas?
Oh, is that what she's done? Oh, I'm sorry, I hadn't realised. My mother phones through a nice Christmas message, not whining, not complaining, but somehow manages to ruin your Christmas. Well, of course, you're right. That's terrible, appalling behaviour. We should have the old bag put down, eh?
Don't be daft, Steve. I mean, you don't want her here any more than I do.
That's not the point.
What is the point then, Steve? Because I am failing to understand it. All I've done...
The point is, it's Karen Scrooge MacDonald put paid to Christmas, not my mother.
Oh, she's really got you wrapped round her little finger, hasn't she?
Is there anybody else in your world apart from Karen MacDonald?
Where are you going?
I'm giving you your present. A chance to see how a lonely Christmas feels. What is this, Tracy? Some joke you just pulled out of a cracker?
It's no joke. So what do you think, Steve? What's the matter?
Hey, baby. Look, I'm really sorry about before. Do you think we could go for a drink? Forgive and forget. I mean, it is Christmas. Right, first round's on me. Baby, I'm sorry. Are we all right now?
Yeah, fine.
So, what have we got her in top?
Well, I couldn't leave her on her own.
Have we got to buy her a drink?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, well, she's working. She's got her own hand in her pocket. So what do you want, Trace?
My treat. Get what you want. I'll have an orange juice. Me and Steve will find somewhere to sit.
Do love Christmas. Miracles never cease. 2 pints, shall.
Look, I'm sorry, Tracy, but I'm just not buying it. This is a flipping wind-up. There's no way that's mine.
The dates tally.
With what? One night? Because that's all it was.
Didn't you do biology at school, Steve?
All right, all right. It could be mine, but it could also be Roy's. You can't be sure.
Yes, I can.
How can you?
Dead simple. I never slept with Roy. And I'm telling you, Steve, there's no one else in the frame.
Oh, look, it's my lovely boss. Do you know, I thought I wasn't going to get my Christmas bonus. Come here, you.
Hey, get off him. I'll break your legs.
Oh, do you know, I'd hate that because, well, my legs are my fortune. I mean, I do have them insured for half a pint of lager and a packet of pork scratchings.
Why are you telling me this?
I wasn't going to. But you said yourself, give the bloke a chance.
Oh, well, I wasn't talking about me, was I?
Yeah, well, we are now. So what do you think, Steve?
Cheers, Shell. Steve, can I have a hand?
Honey, listen, about today, I'm sorry. I messed up, and I apologise.
It's all right.
No, look, I'm serious. From now on, it's going to be me and you as one. As one.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, I am a little bit. But listen, it's going to be great. Me, you, the future. It's going to be perfect.
Roy?
Just a second.
Oh, look, do me a favour, will you, Karen? Just hold it for a second.
What
Two
is it?
eggs, beans and chips. Oh, coming up.
Oh, excuse me, it's crying.
Then your hips and your arms, your foot, and your head. With the flowers that cover your face.
Yes, Stevie
Keep
boy.
your face well hidden. Flowers and your hips. And keep your face hidden. The feelings in your heart, keep them all wrapped up.
Wrapped up,
Cover your face with flowers. Put your mehndi on. What's that? Oh, that's that over there. And then, let's make a circle. Go around on yourself. Again.
Oh, they look delicious. What's in them? Sorry, no idea.
Oh.
Ow! Are you all right?
Yeah, I sat on a bunch of coconuts earlier.
So come on then, what happens next?
Well, the priest, he ties the end of the bride's sari to the scarf around the groom's shoulders, and that knot symbolises everlasting union.
Oh. Hey, you taking knot, Karen?
Oh, yes, I can't wait to get Steve tied up.
Then they light a fire.
Fire?
Oh, that sounds a bit dangerous.
It's a symbol of purification in a copper bowl, and the rest of the ceremony takes place around it.
Oh. And you're not having any of that?
Bog standard registry office, but I will be wearing my sari.
Yeah, no, but you don't want any of the Hindu stuff.
Well, if Kieran were Hindu, maybe, and if my family was still speaking to me. But I've chosen the man I'm going to marry, and you choose the wedding that suits you, don't you? And we've chosen to get married with all our friends around us.
Oh.
I can't think of anything nicer than that.
Oh, come here. You have a cry if you want to.
I'm not upset.
I'm happy. Right, well, let's do a bit of dancing then. I like the dances.
Yes,
Just some more moves. Oh, what about that head thing? That side to side thing.
Are you going to join us this time?
I don't think so. Thanks anyway.
I've
still got a bit of a headache.
I've got paracetamol in my bag. Come on.
Makes me nauseous.
Okay, I'll just go and nip out and get something. Right, folks, in the meantime, you practice your classical hands.
Like that.
And I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Ready?
When do you draw your hands?
Read my lips, Steve. I will not spend any money.
How can you go shopping and not spend any money?
Because it's called browsing, Steve.
I'll tell you what, gives 5 minutes.
Why?
Because Eileen's coming in and I'll come with you if that's all right.
Are you serious?
Yes, we could get some lunch in town.
So you're going to come shopping with me?
Browsing.
I love you, but I've lied to you because I wasn't really going to go shopping. I was going to go and look at my wedding dress.
Well, you can go on your own if you want.
No, because I look at my dress any time. There is no one in this world I would rather spend the day with than you. Oh, that one, that's classy.
Can't read it.
You can.
Well, what's it say?
It's French. Stephen. It says respond. Something. And that lets you know if they're coming or not.
Sorry for interrupting, but I have a bit of an emergency. I've got a 6-man stag, and one of them has already appointed himself as my guardian monk or something, and another one is Harry. So I need to tip the balance in favour of heavy drinkers, and I was wondering if you could help me out.
So you want my fiancé to go out and get legless with you and your drinking buddies?
Exactly.
Well, I would then, babe, because it sounds like you need it.
Serious?
Yeah, come on. What do you want him?
Is she the best? What? I really appreciate that. I'll do it for you sometime.
What?
You're on your own?
Yeah, I feel like I sent my husband off to war.
Why? Where is he?
Kieran's stag do. Oh. So, are you nervous?
No, not really. Do you like Kieran?
Yeah, he's a laugh.
Oh, he's more than just a laugh. He's gorgeous, and he's all mine.
It's better than that.
Look out, girls. Could be fireworks.
Do you want me to? No, Mum, I can handle this.
Oof. Don't think I ever want to be pregnant, mate. I mean, reckon that'd bother you? I mean, you never had kids.
No.
Well, I mean, what's she got to look forward to her? She's going to lose a figure, and she's going to end up with some screaming, whinging, puking thing.
And you as well, old man.
What do you mean, old man?
Happy New Year!
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Kieran, come here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And it will be happy. For both of us. I know it will.